Man, I wish somebody would have told me the truth a long time ago. Nobody sat me down and say, look, this ain't that and that ain't this. I was deceived for so long. It's only right that I expose all this deception in the mighty name of Jesus. Carry on, young soldier. Listen. Who told you gangsters go to heaven? Huh? Who told you money make you real? Tell me, who told you pistols make you tough? Hey, you don't see all the dead bodies on the field? Man, who said that mercy's for the weak? Who said forgiveness is for chumps? They say a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a soldier dies but once. Hey, they mourn you for a week and they forget you in a month. Who told you God doesn't exist? Who told you God was just a myth?
Hey, what's up? This is Eric, host of the Change Talk podcast, coming to you live from CSP Corcoran. Today, I'm right here in the day room with Eddie Dutra. And so, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, man, it's good that you took the time right now to come on. I appreciate that. And I just wanted you to share a little bit, with the people out there. How long have you been in prison, and how long have you been doing time?
Well, I've been in prison. I've been in and out half my life, unfortunately. I'm 50 years old now. I've been doing time since I've been a youngster. YA, juvenile hall, county jails, group homes, drug programs, prison, around 6-7 terms. So it's taken me a while. I'm still trying to get my life right.
Yeah. So you said 6 or 7 terms. Maybe explain what that is, and what kind of keeps you coming back.
Well, I mean, the honesty of it is evidently I'm making bad choices and bad decisions in my life where I keep on coming back to prison. And so when I say I've been back, 6-7 terms, that means I've been back 6-7 times, coming back for, different things, making bad choices and decisions that keep on bringing me back to prison. Instead of making better choices to better myself. I'm still trying to get it right, though. It's been a roller coaster ride.
Right. And you said, you've been off and on since you were a youngster, going through YA. That's the California Youth Authority. And so, tell me, what have you seen change since you first started coming to prison till today?
Well, when I first came to prison, there wasn't really much opportunities. There wasn't really much of anything except for just trying to have the bare necessities, in prison to live, having a TV or a hot pot and a fan. But it isn't like now, where you got self-help groups, you got tablets so we can keep in contact with our families and loved ones. You got more opportunities, and people that really want to, take the time out to try to help you out and get on the right track in life. It's been different. I mean, I went to YA from 1989 to 92, and I turned 18, 19, and 20. And then I came into the prison system starting in 1994. And since 94, I've been in the prison system, CDC, since then, in and out various times. It's different now, though. More than anything, I would say this time I've been involved in much more self-help group classes than ever before. There was never that opportunity afforded at first. Now there is. So it's a big change,
Yeah, and would you say that because there was no opportunities like self-help programs and things like that before, do you think that contributed to a lot of the violence that used to take place in prison, a lot of the stabbings, a lot of things like that, or a lot of substance abuse?
Yeah, well, when I was coming up in prison, coming in and out, I did drugs just to pass the time, to numb the pain, to learn just to do the time without having to feel it, I did a little drinking, smoking a little pot, a little heroin, a little meth. But, at the end of the day, the problem was always there. now I would say in my life, I'm able to, grasp, these self-help classes. They got tools to help me learn to deal, with my life on different levels where I don't have to reach out, and do drugs to numb the pain. I can reach out in other ways, to discuss what my problem is and try to come up with positive solutions.
Right, right, and you say numb the pain, and as a drug and alcohol counselor right here, you know, that's what we go through in our training. And that's one of the things we realize is that a lot of people that turn to substance abuse, they're dealing with a lot of like trauma, childhood trauma, things like that, and so they turn to alcohol and substance abuse to numb the pain, right? And that can be a prison life, right? Just numbing, trying to get from behind these walls, like, even though they offer self help programs, I mean, prison's not fun, right?
No, no, most definitely, it's not fun. I mean, you do have to face the reality that you're in prison. You got to do the time. Regardless. But I'm finding today though that there's a better way of doing it. I don't do drugs no more in my life. Instead, I focus more on myself. And try to do little daily tasks to keep myself busy, so I don't have to focus, on any of the negative things, that has happened in the past, but try to focus on the future.
Right, right. And what would you say, like was your rock bottom though? Like, what was that point when you were like, that's it, man. Like, I'm gonna stop doing drugs. I'm gonna change. Like, what did you go to like when it was to get to that point?
Well, this time coming back, I'm here for selling drugs, And this time I would say, I hit my rock bottom of rock bottoms. Everything's been taken away from me. Money, materialistic things, cars, family, relationships. Everything has been affected, to the point where I'm just all by myself. And trying to crawl back out of that hole, you know what I mean, and build myself all over again is a struggle because you're by yourself. I've lost a lot of, family support. I've lost a lot of, I lost my relationship, with me and my girl. I've lost a lot, my relationship with me and my son has been affected, Uh, it's not easy, but I know one thing is for sure. Um, for me to continue the lifestyle that I was on and doing, that's not bringing me any type of positive results in my life. And I'm basically just tired of living the way I've been living. I want change. I want a better life.
Right, right. And yeah, you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? That's kind of what I'm hearing, and deciding, man, you know what, I got to make the change in my life in order to move forward. And I'm with you right here in the prison, and I've seen the changes, going on in you and the things that you've made, and being able to. So it seems to me that you've been doing a lot of self-reflecting on your life, man. And so, what do you think that you would tell? There might be some youngsters out there tuning into this, man. There might be, guys out there still thinking that, prison's cool, man. And, like, and they're headed that way. What would you try to tell them to prevent them from coming to prison?
Well, first thing I want to say, prison is not cool. Prison is this is not the way to live. This is not normal. Anything about prison is not right. Prison is meant for punishment. It's not meant, to live a lavish lifestyle. You know what I mean? And make it think and make yourself look like you're cool. This is the in thing to do. Uh, I would say, for youngsters, out there, or for people that are listening, that, hey, this is not the place to be. This is not where you want to come, and live your life. This is not the normalcy of living like this is not right. There's a better life out there. Life is beautiful. Your future could always be better. I'm learning that the more you put in the pot, the more you get out. You know what I mean? The more I work on myself, the more positive results that I'm going to get. So I would say, think twice, you know what I mean, before you do what you do, and coming, you know what I mean, behind these walls and trying to live life, because all you're doing is depriving yourself of living life, and you're hurting yourself in the long run, and you're not benefiting anything good. Everything is always going to be all bad. There's never going to be any positivity coming from it. So for those that are listening, try to think twice, man, before you make that decision or that bad choice, because it could affect your life for many, many years to come.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. And you know, like you said, one bad decision, if it costs you your freedom, right, for the rest of your life. How many people in here are doing life without the possibility of parole? You know, so it's something to think about for these guys out here. But you know, I just want to thank you today for coming on and talking. You know, talking to the people that are tuning in out there with the social media platforms, and just thank you for the help that you've been in here. And I appreciate everything, Eddie.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much.
All right, man. With that said, signing off from Corcoran with prayers, love, and a little bit of change talk.
Told you God couldn't be trusted. Man, I'm trying to tell you, you could trust him. He loves you deeply, please believe me. He hates to see his children suffer. See, I don't know what all they told you, and I don't even know who told you. I just know that he's the answer. He gives hope, man, to the hopeless. I don't know what all they told you, and I don't even know who told you. I just know that Christ the answer. He gives hope, man, to the hopeless. Yeah. Who told you?